In today's video, I will walk you through how to turn off web browsing in Claude AI. Start by opening your preferred web browser and searching for Claude AI. When the search results appear, look for the official Claude site and select the result that leads to the official Claude web app. Before continuing, take a moment to confirm that the URL looks legitimate and that you are on the correct Claude site. On the sign-in screen, choose Continue with Google. If a Google prompt appears, select your account and follow any on-screen confirmations. Once you are signed in, you should arrive at your chat workspace, or you may see an option to start a new conversation. Now, look at the chat input area at the bottom of the page. In the lower left corner of the input box, look for a small control. Depending on your screen size and the current layout, this control may appear as a slider icon or as a plus icon that expands additional options. Click that control to open the menu. A drop-down menu will appear with several tools that you can enable or disable for the current chat. Look through the available options and find the item labeled Web Search. Once you find Web Search, look at the switch next to it. Click the switch to toggle Web Search off. When the setting is disabled, the switch will usually turn white or gray, and the active highlight will disappear. That visual change confirms that web browsing is now turned off for the conversation. With the switch disabled, Claude will not make live requests to the internet, and will instead rely on its existing knowledge and anything you provide by pasting or uploading. If you do not immediately see the slider icon, use the plus icon to expand the available controls. On smaller screens, the additional controls may be tucked away, so the plus icon can be used to open them. If web search does not appear in the list of available options, the feature may not be available in the current context, or your workspace settings may restrict it. Keep in mind that the web search setting is typically applied per chat. If you start a fresh conversation later, check the setting again to make sure web search is still turned off for that conversation. To turn web browsing off, open the chat controls, find web search, and switch it off. The change is shown by the switch becoming inactive, with the active highlight disappearing. If you need live information again, you can return to the same chat controls and turn web search back on using the same switch. That is all you need to do to turn off web browsing in Claude AI. Find the chat controls, locate web search, and flip the switch off for the current conversation. Thank you for watching.